Today, a lot of idiots are climbing the political ladder. President Akuffo Addo thought that a good day on our dream. Unsa way I cry, kasa grow when you so. A panini di a good day on our dream. Because you don't decide, obi our hand the power to. Ghana for did to me man. And see, baby, the Ghana for genius obey to me a hand. A community, you know, whatever man. So you don't go there to tell people, say, me pesa me hand it over to. I grow in the niso do. I grow in the niso. Because you know, be decided. Are collectively Ghanaians now here the SC or send a legacy. The question I ask maybe is a legacy by one seven I can. Apart from chrono, apart from sexual scandals, apart from family and friends, apart from say young kasa your family for more no may say your friends your investors I ever form my Japadia PDS. Akuffo Addo some no more can say die subi no nam no so. Amamu na obebune the money na waja no ha oko. The track record that Ghana is a joke republic. That is why these guys will have such motivation and incentive, because in some of Bawumia 2016 they are course within this government. Nema akoko koso no say your mind be asabi respect adwuma na people at the corridors of power all respect for the people of this country. I am telling you, Mugabe, Bawumia will be the last person to have the moral courage to get out there and tell Ghana for saying to do. We are just hoping, sir. You're quick, man, you know, but be a druid, yeah. What is on them? So I say, the legacy of Jan Hall hand over to Obi Obabesena. Now to me, President Akuffo Addo thought that a good deal on our dream. Unsa way I cry, kasa grow when you so. A panini di a good deal on our dream. Because you don't decide, obi our hand the power to. Ghana for did to me man, and see, baby, the Ghana for genius obey to me a hand a community, you know, whatever man. So you don't go there to tell people, say, me pesa me hand it over to. I grow in the niso do. I grow in the niso. Because you know, be decided. Are collectively Ghanaians now here the SC or send a legacy? The question I ask maybe is a legacy by one seven I can. Apart from chrono. Apart from sexual scandals, apart from family and friends, apart from say young kasa your family for more no may say your friends saying your investors I ever form my Japadia PDS share your friends saying gold you can't fast and come more. These are the realities on the ground. So Akufo Addo be general kasa legacy. He should be bold enough to tell Ghana for say 8 years I may buy legacy imagine. Apart from legacy of corruption, there is nothing sensible. Akufo Addo be timidin say general say me koi Ghana for the back me. That is why I be telling people say he will forever be consigned to the dark pages of our political history. He will wish Christ and gain the dim film as a president because Oba no. Baby anaye nam 2016 senka ye to aso amenya sho senka say na Ghana gina waba abeteki steps backwards almost okan ye and this is the state of affairs and Ghana at the international state ye ni integrity bia e wo ho. Look at the economy and all the rating agencies are rating ye junk status Ghana cities in as for and they look at the dollar and they look at the city and the good and other individuals or more businesses e wo krom ha nyina no be a complaining and multinational companies over the years or multinational chrome I invested a year juma more creating numa ama Ghana for no. They are now telling us that because of harsh economic conditions including taxes and then as a Ghana environment and business friendly for them to continue doing their business today and most of them are going away. And though we are president, you should be very much concerned about these harsh economic realities. I walk ground. Now power kakana wa wunsemno. Would be yansa able to salvage the situation. That is what you do as president. Because now no, and yes, I will be what say political fringes. You have political power. You have power to make changes. A bit positive and lasting impact on the economy. What everybody is walking away. Ghanaian businesses are folding up. Foreign businesses are packing away. Or be our sabi. Or are doing. These things should occupy your focus. You will not be talking about legacy. You will not be talking about handing over to who. Because and now what I watch to me man. On a political fringes in 2016, Ghana for to me man. And I say because of who you fair and I say be wouldn't mean you be a the president. And 2016, Yabuba Bana Kasa Akufo Addo when and Anke different in some. But and Ghana for I'm offended the president. Like 2016 Yabuba Bani ya Kasa when I say a Jeffrey in some. But Ghana for the free say. Yadi be money, yadi amount. It's yadi sa to media ni shawonsa. You need to respect the people of this country. Na jumadi na yadi shawonsa na moga. Ubeya ma for enyaso we. She ye friends unemployment aye ken. Na no napko na omo ka ho asem na kwakosi sen. countless number of youth are for more juma say member ya juma okroma na aban antimi sustain just 100,000 and no motitifie nurses allowances na se for na no Bawumia kwagina tachima na se concert no ye se comedy no ye wodwini ho awu akwara na be kan ya mane be ya we say Adia and your flagship campaign where slogan a model campaign see be pay nurses allowance. No, he doesn't do so for the past 3-4 years in here. Nurses allowance and they haven't even paid a damn to any student. Oko Jinana or I just say then what me could be finance minister. A chance a good year when Nipana Yadi or minor show Munsem Sebi or Mama Boyanian to near me, you know. Yet who are hoping that things will turn around. You know. To them, this whole politics is like a joke. Concert be omonya. Opportunity anya sabi omode pesika ma omunkrofo asisi and that is all that they care. They Ghana for the suffering masses, the veil of despondency, the veil of desperation, economic wailings na Ghana for go through a man for hope say ye betimi atoto niema ye na sabi nyuma sembeko ye economy na aton so na na wo ye hwe anya ye nyuma sem aban the promises say oba be create industries ama man for nya bia ye no nanka ye hope say nka na this industry akame on streamer afa Ghana for a significant number of people, young people manya adwuma ye and no bia man na bag so a o hope say betimi akwa abontia akopɛ bibia ye because there is no hope, there is no Yɛfɛ sɛ adeɛ bi papa bi abenya yɛ okroma economy ni senke saa nti wo yɛ ɔmampanyina. These things should occupy your priority. Not this limited time here akai. You should be concerned about fixing the problems, not fixing the fundamentals. Sabaya Ghana economy ni besi ejina na nice ubiem. But he's much interested in politics. He's much interested in when or hand it over to obetimi very accountability because never mo ye okroma na Mugabe. What's na na odwene ho enye ye. Krono age your mind afa. Hwekwan ya fa so a ye class Cecilia da pa okroma sei be betra wo show sika cho say Cecilia da pa investigation aye no enye de se be kwakosi aga as if say a prophet and who can be and here we are these three agencies the special prosecutor, the AG and their friend is saying Yoko. Now they are out there engaging in their friends a dog fight on the street. Mu go monima say my men and Casada they are leaving off the hook because you can't find such huge sums of money my men demu na say you say Sikano nyan here. Now we catch and say why investigation a kill woman. Now you should be able to tell us say Sikano yet me identify the source. Today, all the three agencies in Yentimin be as Sikano I mean free yet. Whether the money nowhere apply legitimately
for 20 years.
Fine.
You couldn't.
More bottom. So when we are your father say a mamua for a good year in the woman for this winter now okay can the end then. As some no buy no I didn't tell me Bianca of myself for 20 good years. Oh Bianca say we are go. But you should be able to prove beyond every reasonable that huge sums of money no good them at the time of Ghana FSC forex challenges, you know. Sikano when how fast are we getting? You should be able to prove just tell a doubt on the minds of people. Special prosecutor is telling us our investigation, you know, on young conclude here. So how come and the Attorney General is out there telling people say the special prosecutor just killed the matter and look at Kwanya one so far so I also told matter not to change because Yoko you have your friends power the jurisdiction to do proper investigation. Now the issue now man said there is a possibility of money laundering in this particular matter. Was say I'm going to the AG for advice for the investigation now. Do you need AG's advice to do proper investigation? But you see, all these are making a collusion, and you have in the past a desperate attempt. Just to clean the woman, just like what the president has been doing over the years. Because massa, now over the years that was what he has been doing. Akuffo Addo by your he will protect the public person, and the public person public person is them, and the very people must sambo and all that they are doing is say Bob was Sikana, say bibi, or some Pepsica, they didn't come some barber the ordinary Ghanaian. That is why Ghana is now in this mess. He doesn't seem to care much about what is happening. And to me, Akuffo Addo some no number okay, Karam said die subi no nam no so. Amamu na obebune the money na waja no ha okọ. The track record na oja no ho. Even good policies cry like Mugabe. Look at the free SHS. And it's a nice policy. But look at the symbolic fashion out there. And then the free SHS, you know, the quality of education is on the line.
136 out of 167 countries.
Yes.
Maybe I rank here.
Yes.
136
yes.
out of 167.
Because the quality is deteriorating. We are not interested. You see, Adia Oyan makes it the crime so you roll out free SHS, you know, as if say a political reparation package, say ya promise mo say ya ban ya free SHS. Say ebe yo enye yo no answer patapa kwan so na you roll to or ya nwene and I had to Hawk. I heard a quiet na pofa so or the free such as Butcher Ghana for council. Problems no banner, then not yet solve along the way. But time like you're wasting in a young cranny future at the war. So I know the day, you end up getting student, you go through school system, a certificate, but intellectual impact, need the kind of way, yes, you know, or more dream was able to your mom or mom partner, Sanya Marunya, and that is what we are doing. So there is no proper legacy out there. Any Akuffo Addo and as anybody, but imagine I am proud of say. Nana Akuffo Addo by in the last 8 years, considering the many promises and some on the Bawumia, and I'm shocked when today Bawumia is able to go out there with a moral conviction, telling people say he want to be president. Ghana is a joke republic. That is why these guys will have such motivation and incentive, because in some of Bawumia 2016, they are costs within this government. Nema akoko so no say your mind be as be respect adwuma na people at the corridors of power all respect for the people of this country. I am telling you, Mugabe, Bawumia will be the last person to have the moral courage to get out there and tell Ghana for saying man to do what? To do what? And the economy now
so no
vision Bawumia is not a pussy be or but this is an executive vice president. On your pussy and CCB, you can just push him around. Okay. Under our current constitutional arrangement, we are vice president. You are clothed with executive, enormous executive power. I will say in whatever happens in this government. Today he's telling us, I remember by president, member GRA for maternal office. What a joke. Are you as a vice president, GRA for for office? So if you think it's a bad policy, why don't you do something about it? Now. You need to wait to get power before. That is what I'm saying. A good deal when I dream. You have the power. You promised the people of this country, say John Mahama was incompetent and then they see the Oba today look at the dollar today. So I think say your mind you're taking Nyama serious. And today, Mugabe, I can sit here and tell you I'm very happy considering the number of youth nearly a macro much interested in politics. First, now we can among for politics in a few people, but and the people are taking interest. Among for they are understanding the concept politics are. That is why the guy is out there struggling. They say, or your campaign or Chimo, so I you or the voice of
yes, sir.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
But I say, Ivan, live on TV as was it, and also on Power 97.9 FM. As like I say, come Amuzu about clinic. Now that room I can watch be near the Jumedi, Yede Ebro, and Ewe. Now, she and Wako for Amuzu garlic bitters. Champion Amuzu, doctor no. Wako for Amuzu garlic bitters. No babies are say Mugabe, Amuzu garlic bitters no. Eye dear bed, Juma and Eye. Wobi a wonante kakra bi ana wabre wobi a wonante a na ayete say wo say ananse ache wonsa ananse ache wonan na wagina kakra na wotim fifire na wotum say asa wona say tatai bi moja ne timi ni paduanum afrusa ne yie kwasi broni be ka say blood circulation enti wonya amuzu garlic bitters ni bia ebeboa improve blood circulation ewo ni paduanum na say reduce cholesterol ewo ni paduanum no reduce the amount esaboa control urine flow obi a wontumi anwun so yie no wonya amuzu garlic bitters ni bia ebeboa mo atumi adwonso amadwonso na bakama ama ho atumi atɔ supporto esaboa supporto the pancreas and improves vision reduce high blood pressure and minimize high sugar levels. It is a dry friend say amuzu garlic bitters. We are bow, we are bemu, I will say winyabi. I will say winyabi. Now on nom na bois, and my immune system no ejina suye. Would you want to chair a misty heba? Ubenyabi. Would you want to chair Danny heba? Ubenyabi. Apidank heba, Ubenyabi. K&J heba, Inina wumrum, ewu kumasi. Kolinak heba so Ashtown. Freddy Mans heba, ewo a year kupfa, tafo. What do I need to ha? Okashi Draglin, Nanaboache Heba, Hallows Heba, Tinatat Heba, Cranes Walk Heba Shop, Hunina Ubenyabi. Any a year pharmacy shops I would do one Heba shops in Nano, Ubenya Amuzu garlic bitters nibi. Fred Doctor Nanen to talk common every champion Amuzu. It was 0247 77 6743 0247 77 6743 ofre amuzua obeje oso Would wani che Achimota Christian Village. Wani Puma filling station edi hwe ni mu. Madina ubehunu wo ho. Ashama ubehunu wo ho. Kaswa ubehunu wo ho. Would wani che Kumasi a Amusu ewo eye Moro Market. Tafunshi ayeso Moro Market wa Amusu Junction. Nindu ni nyina odi abadwa so no. Food and Drugs Authority di stamp na yeden aboso approve yeden e de amano. Safari Valley Eco Resort o madawro maka ho tachiri ne di dwumadi ebrewo. Eba wildlife experience. Jata sebo ene zebra yi udu ho a omokọ na omoba omokọ na omo eba. Cross alos akọ na senya ba. Cross alos wakọ Safari Valley Eco Resort aba. Wase hey moga ahofe. Na womunuane no local continental dishes. Sasu na swimming pool ewo ho. Womu gym ewo ho. Womu ewo electrical ede obekọ round san na ede okoto na ede oba oh menua ese wani o ese se ye ka kire wo wanya wodofo bi a wodọ ne pa se Ivan encha wo ba be wari wo wari wi a ene Ivan wo wi ya be hume ewo ne de mia mekwa akubukia ma na wo be wo se yes wanya dofo ani mu papa bi wedding papa bi na makwhye hoku makwajojo mo from 0596914394 0596914394 womu wo ayedew ewo Kre constituency in the eastern region jumakoi adawro man the church ready jumadi ebrewo medimosis wo ha power specialist wo ha Hebron Hills International School ka ho ena natural mineral water so techire emre semunu me de wo nkrato nso no aboafo nkrato ebesan ato amoso na bia yedu no Electoral Commission Jane Mensa eye serebo ne nkrofo ene eye concert man eye bossman de ne koso Ivan
Mugabe
and then this is your press conference
people kote ni nyina ye yisi
yes ehun hia wo say obi ekosku na osua de duru baabi and you assume say nipa no wonim de bi Mugabe na baabi esa oda na di no nipa no na sa nim de na di a e bit frustrating because Electoral Commission as an institution ya manyo sem ne ya batwo mu nsem nyina no eda na koma so a ne dwumadie ni se onhwe se pepepe ye ebedadi and that is what Ghanaian bi owo Ghana ha bia no ehwe animu enti we ye commission and now we Electoral Commission and asa we ye worker ewo ho a usuban ne niam obeda na di bia no must ensure say ebe engender na inspire that trust and confidence in the ordinary people na omo hwe from afar no. And that is what the kind of expectation na Ghana for epe. But over the years, so we kwanya the main some fast over Electoral Commissioner boss. Na circumstances are leading to arrival. Any other people are ebe kind of like Bossman Asare. Man for him the track record University of Ghana and then as a for them no. Already no. Not these doubts eleke around. Man for say these people are not genuine people or met me ab election are free fair. And obia coming from that particular background, you need to be very smart and intelligent to behave in a way. Sabi, a man forward doubt about obia free ban or the obey biano must engender and inspire that trust and confidence. Sabi, a man for Bajiatum. But over the years, so we had the posturing, the belligerent posture of the Electoral Commissioner, the intemperate language of people like Bossman Asare, and certain demeanor or more than a dear. It doesn't look Sabi. This is an institution as a neutral for the people of this country. The Omoye seek to suggest to say they are there to protect a particular regime. And I think they are and I cover this mistrust in as for a year and Abba. And Nuntina Electoral Commission every way be as all ye be as sabi obetimi apapa amani integrity amam for agiatum no here, but are they ready to do it The answer is no. And I think that na cover the bone of contention at that nim say Mugabe over the years. Yen circumstances in Nema go into the 2020 elections. Even event prior to the 2020 elections, the controversy in as for a election proper a Supreme Court. And some of the infractions in errors na recorded well at a scale they were unprecedented in the electoral history of this particular country. So such a person the expectation is that election or you'll be away integrity na say yadwemu da ho say yawo adwem fancy adwuma for the people of this country. And I was expecting say nka 2020 election end ya na nka say nka ma me ne dwumadi to ho but one fan to ho ogusu na oye but subina order na ba kukura ni ho asesa the same thing. Akwasa belligerent posture mekasa we ameya o can dan and one ameya. But you see commission you need to incorporate ideas idea from other stakeholders because it's a processor. There are other critical key stakeholders electoral process you can't take an electoral decision and seek to impose those decisions on the people. You need to get them the ekosunu but the omu yen doesn't seem say sebe ya manfo be involved process na manfo ba kan o madwen wom ba akwese headmaster student relationship oba no ba kan to umpo e say wudi so and I think that
Kwasi Pratt said simple addition to a whole year cannot do it. Yes. I can't understand this.
Yes.
Kwasi Pratt.
Yes.
A simple addition to a whole year cannot do it.
Yes.
It's a big question mark.
Yes.
And I say I can't understand this.
Yes.
Big exclamation.
These are basic infractions at a scale you will not expect the electoral commission serious. That is what I'm saying, sir. You see, integrity in as a for say ya page man kosoro no anyhow because apart from boss man asarba bi ofri bai Akuffo Addo asan ya niema bebre a obeti ncha na onje electoral commission ni a you can't blame the person because he kwan of us okofa papa we di ne be kan apia hene a obi anim ne ba bi ofri ba Mugabe se wunye obi a wo yo mamboyefo na wo ye obi a wabo timpo so obeseye omanya na wo ye obi a sabi wanim da ho na adwen papa wo tima na wadwen mu da ho as a panyina wo dwen a I am not sure say you will involve a party person in the electoral commission when you know say the whole process the electoral commission is acting as a referee. As a referee, the neutrality is key. The independence is key. So you don't do anything that seek to rob that neutrality. But President Akufo Addo, when you do say he did this particular thing without realizing, without a remorse, and the other side of it, as some
we mo to president for
at some kokoto hana meba asam no koto council of state in Sabno. These are and my catcher said that is the most useless institution we need to destroy. Yasi yet to Sadia no
scrap of
nyansa bia we are just wasting state resources. Now no nyaba kona beka says is la pasika no your friends sika go be them you have no right to complain and I say overcome be free sika. This is obi otu omampanyine for. So you can imagine. Yes, these are people who are advising the president. So you can understand why we are in this mess because President Lankasa Adweno Sabi and these are a bunch of people who are also giving him that kind of defense supporter. At the end of the anti-electoral commission, no.
Domama Bapa wa no appointed a year. I say don't get here and I say Ibrahim Mahama.
Yes. Some now Mokai no. The defense Council of State say they should focus on the qualifications of the person and not his identity. That is absolute rubbish. Because this is an institution who making sure say sabi or mine nyama yebe bia na befa kwamu sabi ya enkoje ene because Mugabe win baby ayewe Africa has say I keep telling people say electoral violence and electoral misunderstanding are turning a lot of African countries into a graveyard. Manfo obeti ya say Al-Shabaab obeti ya say terrorist group we sha omo nyina they were once peaceful like menawo na ebinim ye journalists ebinim ye doctors ebinim ye nurses but today otinwuram kureto so ya rebel adentia because system no na ni that is why they have constituted themselves into that particular group fighting the government in a guerrilla fashion and we don't want to get there and we are panyini we are Council of State. Some of these things, who say a unity, the doubt or the credibility of the Electoral Commission is shot as a from you need to rise to the occasion to serve it. I was very surprised when the Kosi Abai, a sitting member of parliament and a deputy minister, go to the grounds at the envelope come out be as in some of us say, oh, na a gift. a gift. You see, sometimes we need to be open up school now. You call no. Esem faswa baso. Now who say never be wo? Yeah, sometimes it's not just about law because some of these processes, thrive on certain actors and certain morality. Because I call election grounds, a bright electoral commission or a neutral person. Election as I call money sikasa or a gift that then. It becomes an established convention going into 2024 elections. Mugabe, ukotwa ba betimi di nantwie akọ. Ukọ also the electoral commission. What they your gift. Obi nso kwa no de akokoko. Obi nso kwa no de dabo ko. Ebiesi pen enti se sad dem na ye baba ya. You can imagine the state of your friend saying electoral area how they be. So some of these things, you don't open up, you close it. Say be ya. Among for any doubt, but from day one. Electoral commission na man force say you or china man force say you and bossman asare the men sanen as for them when they come out responding to some of these things to even speak you need to speak in a sensible fashion. Say I don't win him ya you become aggressive because my catch say uko school a teacher for na teacher ni wait me dio ya obon kra no they have certain weakness that is inherent within them so obiem up na nkra ba ne nchen. There are certain things we be saying question so naturally they build that kind of way to ward people away a psychological way. When you study you understand so the aggressive posture now he knows say I don't know obi na akofa na de na ba so yeah so you have to be very aggressive now build the wall and asema say yedi nyansa akire mu no why de ntokwa some ntokwa dey is easy for obia to fight. That is the kind of posture they are putting out there. Oh exactly. Because some people are and talk. Yes, BVDs are NDC as a political party, I will every right to question about the BVDs. Baby, Akwakodi, na kwa ever first one, affect the elections. NDC could be wrong, but you as a commission, you have every right to explain the thing. Exactly. Sabi about the stele. Sanya away from the mind. Sabi obia bimu abayin pepepe. What people don't get is say electoral commission is not a matter of say election day. No, what be have presented results. Kakase thinking that the election is free and fair. No, election being free and fair. No, also include stakeholders. Accepting the results because. Election now, the men say, "Oh, election, man, mammy, and on your man, papa, and on your man, bushing for, or yeah, for the people of this country." So the outcome no must equally be accepted by majority of the people in the country. Sa acceptance na mama, and a coffin to kwane maintain one se de bano. And to ye bibia, you need to work within a certain context, a certain perimeters. Asabi, you will not injure your credibility. Now one cast doubt on the minds of stakeholders, Sabaya elections na ekoso obia benya pepepe say yes electoral commission during the registration process. Political parties were asking say registration now in the district offices and at the end of the day you end up disenfranchising people and open up at the various way. The electoral commission ideally the electoral commission should rather be fighting say yamfanko electoral area na political parties nka say yebebo country you close it up, but this particular case it was the other way around. So to me I think that the omu nyina is to further a particular agenda, but Mugabe you must be very stupid. I'm repeating it, you must be very stupid to think say you can skew or bend the sovereign will of the people of this country going into 2024 elections. It will never happen. Say obi trans say I'm going to skew or bend and as it will never happen. Why? Because Mugabe, the stakes are very high going into 2024 elections. The stakes are very high because now make Ghana there are a lot of Ghanaians who are willing to die than say about say I'm Akuffo Addo we election because businesses, for businesses are folding up. There are people who move away from this country. They have sold their properties. They have sold everything. They've traveled out because economy and support to Atigya. And and you think people will sit down, fold their arms, and watch you Akuffo Addo incumbents indeed just abuse. It will never happen. So I think that they should revise their nose and think twice because Ghana for Dino Biato or they are hoping say election time no na Ghana for about na the people will be held accountable and responsible for their stewardship. That is exactly what is going to happen. But for them to sit somewhere and think they can bulldoze their way or maneuver or manipulate the elections and get away, that is never going to happen. I'm a country, I said, I find a solution out of it. The last time I catch us, China, yeah tia cedi ni ye dollar no e depreciate a yesu no deliberately no almost that depreciate the Chinese yuan sabi e be conform and dollar no distance no about emu betwe. And this is why they did it. China is a production hub. Amu produce most of the things omo kradaba no. At least omo ti omo sika no so against the dollar now. At the end of the day, you need a lot of money to go and buy foreign goods like iPhone and so forth. So you have no other option than to rely on local manufacturing product. So at the end of the day, China is benefiting as a result of this particular situation. I see. But you have no sa gaining him the ya kasa hunu men kasa kekenti because I would year 2016. In some Bawumia social media, especially Twitter, no put out there. Senka Ghana a serious country. I senka Bayananka ya chase you more out of this country because Ghana for a town city at 3 cities, 4 cities. Now because the person doing that is so incompetent to understand say Oba locking the IGP not today. Chesa city no menya sure say America kwa na odi anka bedru ba adru no, and you have no practical wisdom, no practical solution. I would offer say betimi dey how to the situation and I say any other alternative. Enti no there are no shock absorbers. The very moment a nema no aircon no directly it is affecting businesses and everything. That is why the businesses are falling up. Enti failure and deception na omugu so omo sell it to Ghana for no. And then abedadi and Ghanaians are omo Akuffo Addo dem no. This is the time I say komo ba ebe my answer say nipa no the promises are can say oba be resolve no I nunti so ode na kofa Bawumia de ba no. Today all the indices and the economic indicators are off bar. For the first time in the history of this country, we've gone out there to tell our external creditors actually e kana ya deni ntimi ntia e bin see that. For the first time, we've gone out there to tell people under somebody who claims say, "Oh, your economic wizard."
Ultimate service and debt and a seller no dollar no. Etimi area ma. Nipa no so a oka say $1 to 4 cedi no. Eno no enye papa no.
Yes.
O say gina so say $1 to 15 no. Eno na enye papa.
And I make a say.
And Professor Jambo say it's only a fool.
Oh, exactly. Bawumia is a comic character who shouldn't be taken serious. That is why I get so pissed. I on na more campaign because me catch a Ghana for say oko na say even tilapia ti kura da ballot papers no ne Bawumia toma tilapia ti because emfaso also an ubedia me tilapia ti kura emfaso also change say oko to abama Bawumia. Oh I'm telling you tilapia ti da papers na Bawumia da ha kwa toma tilapia ti because this is a manner. Oh, I'm telling you, Mugabe. Maybe people don't appreciate the kind of enemu. I am telling you because you see.
Titi katano
tilapia ti a man for the dibankui. Ukono da paper so I'm telling you, say toma tilapia ti. Faso also chamba umia. I am telling you, maybe people don't appreciate. You see, yaka yade ya suspend you. Ya bubble siya amuna do the ceiling top, and there is nothing that the government is doing today. Ghana as a sovereign country. Within the countries of Africa, we were respected. Look at them, chromatam up to a neck. Now, man, for respected the shining star of Africa today. We can't get out there to borrow. Bosia keke krani yenti bin kobobi. Adan yanam na ye begi saman from fire kanche. All the rating agencies are downgrading. For the first time, Ghana ni ordinary sika koto bond investors. They are telling them say, "Chale, abayin timin tuya, timun postum mon fan komo nim." Enti yen tuya ya company. Look at the dollar. Enti bisa wasa senka ya service ya debt and kanya. See the net say.
Iraqi a fifth on a year countries are about 160 countries. Iraqi a fifth say yene omaya a total 5 wa. You are spending more than what we generate.
Exactly.
The revenue I generate at the end of the year, we spend more than that. Because
you have nipa amamono omunu ya nwene na dia ya niema. Because Mugabe, amidst of all the challenges here, of course, there's me from Juma mu hanya example. Say sika mu generate extra chance a car mo bar. The first option, you look at your friends staff, no strength. Now what cut is you're spending so better. That is the wisest thing to do. And other name will be how cut so. But look at the government. Upon all the staff, I cause Akufo Addo was begging Ghanaians, Mr. Yan tighten your bet. Did he or tighten the bet? So bet host no
be businessman no kwana de bia.
Bet host no kwana be in the transfer
business.
Ne gens no kwana no bet host nim ne campus wa tight anything. The guy was spending like crazy. Luxurious lifestyle going around. Me say nobody should sympathize with Akufo Addo because he's the reason why we are here. Mama tell video way so when we were complaining na or hand jet cover ya Kenyans asema we are seeing one few bia. They were using our money on fancy fixtures. Never be more no na niaje. wasting all the resources. Today here we are. And now we don't feel baby agency CIC service deputy IMF programs so what the IMF programs are what it means that there is an inflow of dollars into the country so the city is supposed to be stable but I'm some more packet dollars in more they are not even keeping the monies in the bank you know and there is no dollar in the system and I am telling you they are Nanya business is they are packing the dollars in their bedrooms no more you can't find the monies in the bank Polytank no more package can do so you see that is why I met say 2025. So if we don't go after these people, and here on my way, I am telling you, say go after these people and hold them accountable to answer for their crimes. On my way, that is what is going to happen because the Ghanaians are very angry. Ghanaians want answer because mine to me now say we Ukraine political power. He thinks on mine then now I the open. There were people in their private life, they were criminals. Career criminals today because Omobusi nearby president you know yes so we never good corridors of power and they are messing
I just said you know expectation and now be you know we ho hwe
na say no no kwa
say we wa jai MVP no wa
enti wuti ba bi na wa dwen say Akufo Addo e bi o time no be time na I'm telling you ordinary paper a promote na won ka 2012 election petition anya MPP ho na ya che no bia and as for so you see the nobody hate Akufo Addo oba I say ko ya right na ko bia ebebo na ba so but you see we are talking about a manner consistently no hype Ghana for am for nya gidie ni we woni mu na oba na bedin sem hunu say no the party for na oye MPP ni na watch alanchamantin class we jai Ken Crunchy class we jai and na hopes na doya is out there revealing secret in as for them there are now hidden to class now hidden to class because of insemune cause MPP into we jai now how much more what number that is what I'm telling you. When I see people doing NDC MPP comparison, I say, "Upasa we have that comparison now. Compare Mahama Kufuor Atames no Rollins. Sam Akufo way and cancer comparison no.
Under the four.
Oh, I'm telling you, these are a bunch of criminals. I have a political party. I did class. I'm telling you. So MPP political party no. I can say obi ekura na bus. Or the fast sort of for no be behind some they confirm man for tamale. Na me do ma ba kra. When you be ba hoso no da ko wiam ponche na police for watching no. And that is exactly what they are doing.
Now akwa gambaga.
And akwa ya
gambaga one the okowura one we ye dia sevasata beche.
So they have captured the political power and use you as a vehicle to do all the criminal dirty work. That is why core and real MPP people our party are even exiting the party. It's some few greedy people who think that they are benefiting because politics is about money. I want to keep quiet. So Mugabe, obiti baby na dream say, oh, but to Obama Bawumia now magic wine the body baby beer. You are a joke. You be in this mess forever because you see, my catcher among for say, what the baby na dream say God will solve among for problem. I'm so bought them because Onyankopon teacher mayo or the nimdia ni nyansa mayen. The aka is up to us. Today, go to Indonesia. Today, go to Taiwan. Or more taking measures. The economy is growing. Today, Indonesia is start the new China. I unim or my friend Taiwan. They grow. Then I remember Vietnam. Vietnam, America for corn today, go and look at Vietnam's economy. And furniture and near by Europe. No first man for rely on Turkey. And Vietnam is failing that particular space. And more Ghana, yet for over $200 million from Ghana, more from Vietnam, the Bakruma. They are doing something different. This is what we want leaders, reasonable and sensible leaders to do. Exactly. Because more there. And here then apart from saying Sika, now Obi Bejani Akakan Sebna, we are a young boy. Now we are so frustrated about the situation. We had a veil of desperation among for Ghana who be here a month to Ghana. Ghana. Aka how the two become 500, the two become 1,000. Again, our day Yakra say you need to save the situation. That is why such a joker should not be tolerated. Because my name of Kodana, you know. Our nursing training in
it was exposed.
You see the following day, and I'm social media, so you have the capacity to pay now 4 years. All these are comic characters. We should not entertain them. That's my way.
One minority leader, Honorable Ayakasalato Force, and Aya say, Bawumia and Red City, no way you man dancing.
Oh, yeah.
You're dancing. What has he? They said they were just sitting once more. Would you, sir? You're Bawumia. Yeah.
God have mercy upon us.
Must have one also. Moya sure say be okay. Hey,
Mugabe. There was somebody po.
Somebody for mutie wa Mana FM ne Kesmi FM. Ye chacha munya ne post for free commander bisi ase ye chacha munya and
yes, and I who this hostile invasion by these comic characters. I beje space.
We up and na do be the president. You be free.
Na I say for Akuffo Addo di be the president. Obi free so obi bi. Obi betime di bi ama na ye. Is how are you reduce the essence and what the presidency represent to racks and gutters, you know, sanity. Because some of the name of motor anybody out of airtime presidency near and obiada sorry the ope scandals upon scandals. So Akufo Addo can about scandal or about legacy. Mahama Baba said, no, Mr. Legacy, but maybe the president is without an iota of shame. Because a chrono and a sewabronia and that sexual scandals and a family and friends and I bas deben legacy papa ben and I cathedral and no more bogu hono and obi baba to us. There is nothing sensible obi ever to us. Like I said, Akufo Addo ye way into me baba boamana ye. There is absolutely nothing apart from the yensa minds can find share home. And I think that the days na cano on fancy Ghana for Boniface. He should apologize to the hundreds of Ghanaians and millions of Ghanaians. Omunya hope. A wasting of more time could be compared to Obama and the president. Hoping, say, Sabi Obama, Indians are able to turn the situation around. But if you go back to 2016 and look at where we are today, you see that Ghana has never taken a single step forward. The and say we are retrogressing at a lightning speed, all because of a certain old man or promising Ghana for heaven, and today he's delivering hell. And all corner. He's not even ashamed about his track record. He's telling say, Bawumia, I'm a Bawumia to us. Because they think that Ghana is so cheap. The people are gullible.
Jimmy.
Oh, Sano Muhuno.
Oh,
Ghanaians are very, very intelligent. Kwame Nkrumah can be. Also, when Ghana for a year, they just be careful. Or better just say, Jimmy. Come Mugabe, my room, if you Ghana for the two Kwame Nkrumah, you know. So then you know, by Ghana for the sentence two, no Ghana na cool, AC hat is a growing a dry biscuit, mamma for no. But near my be and I'm a Ghana for time chuku. So don't take the people for granted. And don't you ever think there and think that the people are fools, you can take them for granted. That is why Papa na Ote Flagster has a or power na ye dear Ming handy over to Lord Come was a wine. Who show him say Eddie Kim say can he even save himself? These are jokers who should not be tolerated.
And we quote him.
Say near my Eddie Wom El Krumha. Lord Come can he even run to save himself, let alone say or we know who be that. We don't need to get there. But say Ghana is a civilized society. Ghana folk kurum. Nema across one that Akuffo Addo time. Yama Rollins ye ku ye chum. Me say ye chum abroso
Tunisia Arab Spring.
Oh ye chum and Arab Spring na ye aye Benali bia obedi akonyo na yira sabe mudi nkrase sama enwuma sem na asefo enkoye. It's exactly what is happening here.
No na do kan
youth unemployment and na ekoso ha say but we see Ghana for no ye duru ba bia hu say ye nia bie
ti atra ba bia Burkina.
Oh ye Burkina ne man na ye na see ho look at our city today. We got to a point that our city was the worst performing currency in the whole of the world. That is the track record.
50.3.
Omanya at the point I am krate biase in suo boom peno mapon okotena fie. And education is the key. Obia is amping
blue and white.
Obia try to pay that in school to a certain level, as a baby to many certain recognition. Yet the end say Yemfa on mine sika over 66 million near the quarter past question. Near the Coma Kingdom books. Now I want a photocopy near chiche. Sana obia fa na okonya no we nyansa bia anim and then na omo policy ni say na po ba o change school uniform o ka say e ba say the contract ni ma ni nua ma na on ba bonten be gia chinye over millions of dollars when so buy no so be change the contract number obi. So it is not about me no welfare. That is the truth. It is about just to make money and make themselves rich and better, and that is what Ghanaians now at this point we should be wise enough to see the misleading political spin now these people through the media or more activated or more deceive say they don't care about you, they don't care about me, they think about their narrow family now. Say we want to take it over, hijacking everything, making sure say they make money. Now president ni obi or say be always shame and terminal 3 ya mahama see ye whole controversy ni na say for we nkomo akofa emu so de amaneba say on tena no hwana ba ya sa de no uyo obi a we nyansani upon all the controversy, Mahama the CEO, upon all the controversy, you go there and take store now their mouth free. The president, sometimes he behaves like or behave like a kid, or behave to sakura. Sometimes Mugabe, this is a president. Also the free SHS free SHS naturally,
baby mama.
Yes, appointment. Yes, you see. I said Opeja we free SHS na buy no numbers na be kosoro. Tertiary intake be kosoro. Me say tertiary yenko no duase na yenko nsuo so. Ye kono classroom. Universities won say wasi ba kokra baby. Then you wake up one day and say Mahama school universities now Rollins na say for CC no. You are changing the name, putting your family people and then people now will be asabi. Eko ya ba sa ankra same way. This is a person we're talking about. He's without shame, he's without sense of remorse.
International airport to the dean before Betoso.
Yes, and airport no obi ani baby start free eh. Obi ani baby start free eh. So you see some of these things, the person is so vindictive or you're so always
no sure say bibia you okay
no anyo mo so you see
no bibia you okay
say nipa na yayama
age of 80 no
nipa na yayama na na yefo uzo Mugabe uno bite na obu onimti ana say wan ka hwe na wo ya ebe norm. And that is what, because sometimes me better ha na me be can send you air. Me dwene hu say some making. There are a lot of people out there who are even more intelligent and more reasonable than we can ever be. Yeah. But they are listening to you, so you need to craft the other career in a way people will accept whatever you're saying. Fantastic. So it is not about the person working. Bambum, I don't know how are people going to react to their work. So we are panini, so now we are a president. That is what you do. But these are people, they just speak, they just act in a reckless fashion without considering the emotions, the emotional intelligence, everything of the people. Because the MPP, you have masses out there who accept, swallow the hook, line, and sinker, whatever we say, they will accept. So it is that particular culture established, and they give you credence to some of these things that happen. So we need to enlighten the people, give them information. When people become wiser, some of these people, naturally they will fade. And they will slip to their natural position. Some of them don't belong to this space. Some are, you see, Yayen is so cheap. Today, a lot of idiots are climbing the political ladder. All because of I'm telling you, these people will slip to their natural position.